Hello, everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Uh, Today, our topic is kind of interesting as usual, and we are going to talk about the Muslims' claim that the one who was sacrificed, or let us say, the one who presented to be sacrificed, is Ishmael. There is many Islamic websites speaking about this issue, and they are trying to present to us something, even themselves cannot prove it. But as usual, I mean, nothing new. Islam is always a religion, if we can call it religion, based on claims, but there's no proof. As an example, Muhammad, he came 600 years after Jesus. He never met Jesus. He never saw Jesus. He never spoke the language of Jesus. He don't even know how to say the name, the correct name. He says his name is Isa. We cannot even find the name Isa anywhere. But yet he is correcting the Christians after all those hundreds of years, saying, "Oh, Jesus did not, he was not crucified." So look like Islam is a religion built in a habit where we say whatever we want, and who care if you can prove it or not. And then they say to you, and the funny Muslims always, they want to debate you, and they choose their own topics. Muslims, they want to debate always either about the Trinity or topic like this, Abraham or Ishmael, or first of all, what you have to do with Ishmael and what you have to do with Isaac. Nothing. Both does not belong to Islam. So we are going to discuss this topic, and let us go first, start from the Quran. Let us show the screen and start our school, which no Muslim can refute. If we go in the Quran, we will find some nice things exposing Islamic cult from the Quran. Who is the Arab? This is the word al-Arab, which is the Arab. It's all over the Quran. Okay, who are they? You can choose any one of them. Chapter 9, verse number 90. Do you see what it says? The word the Arab or Arab translated as the Bedouins. Do you see it? This is the Muslim translation. This is not my translation. So why they translated the word the Arab as Bedouin? Because they are the Bedouin. This is what the Arab are. And this is all over the Quran. When the Muslim, they say Muhammad is from Ishmael, let us make it simple. Abraham is from Iraq. That make him either he is he's an Aramaic, he speaks Aramaic, this is his language, and he is either Assyrian, I mean, as an ethnic, he is from that land, which has zero Arab. So look at this. We have Abraham. Let us type in the screen. Let us say, to make it simple, Abraham was from Germany. He is, let us say, from Germany. Now, a Muslim, they will say, see, Christian Prince is teaching that Abraham from Germany. No, I'm not. I'm just giving you a name equal to this name. This is not about Abraham himself. So let us assume there's a guy, his name is Abraham, he is from Germany. He did marry a woman, her name is Hajar. From Egypt, which means she is African. How does son turn to be an Arab? If an Arab is an ethnic, It's like I am an Arabian and I marry a Chinese and my son is German. You see how silly the story is? All Muslims agree that a child belongs to his father, and this is regarding his ethnic. This is Nu'man Khan, and this is his video, and this video has a 380,000 view, 37 and the language miracle in the Quran. Okay, and now he says in the ayah, Jesus addressing his nation, what he said when Jesus the son of Mary said, "O sons of Israel," but Moses he said, "O my people," or my nation. Who is the one saying that? This is Nu'man Khan and this is the Quran. Who is the one comparing this with that? Is Nu'man Khan. I will play a little bit of it so we can laugh together.
What I'm trying to get at is, to be from a nation, your father should be from that nation. Isn't that obvious?
Did you hear it, guys? To be from a nation, your father have to be from that nation. Isn't it obvious? Did he say that? Okay, well, Abraham, he have a son. His wife is an Egyptian. His son is what? He's an Arab. So let us say Ishmael, he married from an Arab woman, for the sake of argument. That will not make the children of Ishmael Arab. That will make them Aramaic, like Abraham. This is what he just said. This is what Islamic religion teach. Let us hear it again.
Or the children of Israel. You know what we learned from that? In Semitic tradition and in Arab tradition, as was carried originally by Abraham also, identity was given by the father. The nation itself is...
Identity was given by who? By the father. So what the Muslim, they say that Ishmael, he married a woman, she's an Arab. Bingo. We are done with the debate. And they just say that this is the tradition of the Jews. He said, not me, and the Arab. And he is trying to prove to us a miracle in the Quran. I want to hear it again. Maybe I did not hear correct.
In quote, my nation. Addressing them with what words? What was the first words used to address them? My nation. Ya qawmi, my nation. Okay, let's come to what Jesus said. وَإِذْ قَالَ عِيسَى بْنُ مَرْيَمَ, when Jesus the son of Mary said, Ya Bani Israel, sons of Israel. Sons of Israel. Now what did he not say? What did Moses say that Jesus didn't say? Okay, so Moses says my nation, but Jesus says sons of Israel. Now, sons of Israel is another term used for the Israelites, isn't it? Or the children of Israel. You know what we learned from that? In Semitic tradition and in Arab tradition, as was carried originally by Abraham also, identity was given by the father. The nation itself is named after who? Not the mother, but the father, Israel himself. And actually in the Quran, all of humanity are called children of, not Eve, but Adam, because identity, nation, is defined by the father. And this is natural in most societies. The last name is given through the father. The father's name is acquired, even though there are exceptions. Now, what I'm trying to get at is, to be from a nation, your father should be from that nation. Isn't that obvious?
Obvious.
To be from a nation, it's only expected that your father should be from that nation. So when Moses says, my nation, what's he actually saying? That my father is from among you. But Jesus, never in the Quran do we find him say my nation. Never. Every time he addresses them, what does he say? Sons of Israel. Now why would he never say my nation? Because he doesn't have a father. He's a miraculous.
Thank you. So actually we just approve right now that Jesus is not what Muslims they say he is from the Jews. He is from heaven. He did not call them my people. He called them children of Israel. And Moses, he called them my people because my father is from among you. So how Muhammad became from Ishmael? This is number one. It's impossible, and there's no proof of it. Secondly, even if he from Ishmael, that will not make the Ishmael the father of the Arab. That will make Muhammad an Aramaic person. That will not make Muhammad an Arab. But Muhammad never spoke Aramaic, he did not know Aramaic, and he never claimed to be Aramaic. So the Muslims themselves, they help us always to get themselves busted. And this is little statement of Nu'man Khan, which is not even we played even like 30 seconds. Nu'man Khan, he helped us, and this is his video, and this is in the moment 11:11, as you see in the screen. He helped us to understand something about the Quran. Jesus never says, "Oh my people," because they are not his people. He is their God. This is why in the Bible Jesus described them. I came to my sheep, and my sheep they rejected me. But he have a sheep, you know, he have a sheep from other place. He is the shepherd. He is the Lord. So based on what we just heard, if Jesus cannot be of the Jews because his father is not exist from the Jews, and he have no father anyway, and Moses is considered from the Jews because his father is from the Jews, that's mean Muhammad himself, he cannot be from Ishmael. Why? Because you Muslims, you say he's an Arab, and you consider Arab as an ethnic. If Muhammad was from Ishmael, then he should be an Aramaic like his father, not an Arab, according to your logic, not mine. Secondly, if Ishmael he did marry a woman, she is an Arab, that will not change the fact that still we heard this guy saying that the tradition of the Jews and the Arab, that the father belonged, that the child belonged to his father. So he is from the nation of the father, not from the nation of the women. And even he confirms, says even the Quran's sons of Adam, saying the Quran sons of Adam, he never says sons of Eve. And here you see how the Muslims they play. Here he is trying to make a miracle, so he got himself busted. But if he knew that this will be used to get Muhammad busted and the Islam busted by claiming that Muhammad is from Ishmael, he will never say that. Everything in this video I can debunk it in 2 seconds, one by one, one by one. It's like fun, because it is literally stupid. This guy, he sound like a smart in front of the one who have low IQ. So from a short video made by Muslims, spread by Muslims, published by Muslims, and they have a nice graphic, thank you Muslims, they prove to us that all their claim is false, because this is against the tradition and the teaching of Allah, and even against what the Jews teach, as Nu'man Khan he said. Now we go back to Abraham. Why in the Quran we find that the Quran speak about this guy is the son of this guy, the son of guy, the son of this guy, but when it's come to Muhammad there's nothing. If we go right now and look in the Quran and we type the word Muhammad, we will not find a single place where it says who is Muhammad. Those are the verses speak about Muhammad. Chapter 3 verse 144, 3:188, 33:40, 47:2, 48:29. That's it. Okay. First one, who is Muhammad? He is just a messenger. This is the definition of Muhammad. Why the Quran says that Abraham he have a son, his son is Isaac, his son is Ishmael, his son is etc. So why Muhammad, why Isa himself is a son of Mary, but Muhammad is a son of no one? Who is Muhammad? How we will know? Like, I am a person. Remember, Muhammad he said to the Muslims, don't write the hadith. anyone who write the hadith, erase it. And I find it very funny, showing me that those who follow Muhammad, they have a problem. Anyone notice why? Imagine I say, guys, hey, don't write after me what I say, and then you write down, Christian Prince here said, don't write after me what I say. Too much hashish. The prophet, he just told you, don't take down anything from me, and he who took it down anything except the Quran, he should efface it, erase it. Then how you write it? Madness and stupidity. Muhammad says, don't take the hadith from anyone. Don't even write it. And this is sahih. This is not authentic. This is an authentic hadith, which means Muhammad, he said that. Okay, so based on the order of Muhammad, how we will know who is Muhammad and why the Quran never mentioned? Is that like Allah was not really smart, he made a mistake, he should mention it? Is that because it's not important? So Allah have time to speak about the ant who spoke to Solomon, but he don't have time to tell us about who is Muhammad? Look, there's a verse in the Quran saying Muhammad was not the father of any man among you, but he is the messenger of Allah. Muhammad is an impotent man. He cannot have kids. Quran confirmed that. But why it's mentioning this? Who cares if he have a children or not? What's the point of this thing? The point is very simple. Muhammad is coming from the middle of nowhere, and he never left anyone behind. He have no children, he have nothing, and he is unknown father. However, instead of wasting our time asking who is Muhammad, let us go and see what the Muslim themselves says about Ishmael. Because remember, our topic is what? Ishmael versus Isaac. But I made this introduction little long to show you that anyway, the Arab have nothing to do with Ishmael. Now, if we go and read the interpretation of the Quran, chapter 37, verse number 17, وَفَدَيْنَاهُ بِذَبْحٍ عَظِيمٍ. Okay, who is this one who sacrifice him with the great sacrifice? I will read for the Muslims, and those who speak Arabic, they can read with me what At-Tabari is saying. This is Tafsir At-Tabari. Read with me. And this is the official government website of the government of Jordan. Actually, you know what? Let me open it in Google Translate, Google browser, so I can click to translate, because I'm using Firefox, and Firefox is not supported with this option. All right. This is a Google. I will click in the front of you, translate to English. All right. And saying we received the greatest slaughter, says it was Isaac the greatest slaughter. Do you see it, guys? Do you see it? This is the Muslim scholars saying, and this is At-Tabari, one of the oldest historian and a scholar in Islam, saying that At-Tabari saying that the one is to be slaughtered, it was Isaac. And here they continue saying where the place of the slaughter was to be happen, and some of them says Isaac, and he is quoting who is the one who say that it is Isaac. From Ibn Abbas, said it is Isaac. And who is Ibn Abbas? This is the cousin of Muhammad. The cousin of Muhammad, who Muhammad he prayed for him to be the scholar of Islam, saying that the one who's supposed to be slaughtered is Isaac. Wrong translation. What do you mean wrong translation? This is Google. For sure the translation is not perfect, but it says it clearly, it's Isaac. Guys, is it clear? Even with the Google translation, it says, here we go. From Ikramah, from Ibn Abbas, a redeemed the greatest slaughter said it is Isaac. So don't play the game in translation. No, this is Google translation. And then he says, Jacob told me, he said, then Ibn Ali, from David, from Ikramah, from Ibn Abbas said, sacrifice Isaac. Do you want to cry? You want me to give you some tissues? If you want some tissues, let me know. Christian Prince, this is the wrong translation. I don't need to translation. I can read for you in Arabic. Here we go. Forget about translation, Abdul. As supposedly you speak Arabic, right? You know what? I will shave my 110-foot beard if you speak Arabic. And here we go in front of you. قال ابن عباس الذي أمر بذبحه إبراهيم هو إسحاق. Not a zoom. Do you like zoom? You don't translation. Wrong what? Wrong translation. And not only that, he is saying that this is reported from Ali ibn Abi Talib. Read carefully with me. Read and laugh. قال ابن عباس الذبيح إسحاق. Ibn Abbas said the sacrifice was Isaac. حدثنا أبو كريب. It's been told by Abu Kurayb. According to Zayd ibn Habab عن الحسن بن دينار, according to Ali ibn Zayd ibn Jad'an عن الحسن عن الأحنف عن ابن عباس ابن عبد المطلب, the cousin of your prophet, عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم, from the prophet himself. في حديث ذكره قال هو إسحاق. Who is the one who mentioned that the sacrifice is Isaac? Your prophet. Let me give you the link in Arabic and you can click at the trans. But remember to use Google browser, otherwise it's not going to open for you. I mean the option for translation. All right. And then he continues saying that the one who report that, not only even the prophet himself, he mentioned tons of names. Like great names in Islam. As an example, he says, Abu Hurairah, he said, and we redeemed the great slaughter, he said, of his son Isaac. Even Abu Hurairah says it's Isaac. I mean, who's left? Mr. Abdullah saying there is like Muslims, there is disagreement if it is Isaac or Ishmael. This is what we are saying, my friend. You Muslims are very this is a crazy religion. I mean, why your God did not mention such a silly thing? Okay, who is the one as ransom, and why your prophet did not say? But as you see here, they are saying your prophet, he says that. So what disagreement? The Muslims agree about not to agree about the meaning of the Quran. This is the only agreement they have. I never saw a Muslim agree with a Muslim about anything. We Muslims agree about, I can show it to you actually from a May Tafsir. They say the scholars agree about not to agree about the meaning of this verse. I mean, do you see how powerful this cult is? Brothers, Christian Prince, we Muslims, we have this agreement about this. So why you are debating the Christians about it? Go and disagree with yourself. What kind of religion? They are even confused about a very simple thing like this. If we go in the Bible, we'll find right away the Bible says that this is Isaac. Many verses. The funny that Ibn Kathir, he said, the Christians, sorry, the Jews, they inserted the name Isaac in their Torah because they were jealous of the Arab, but there was no what Arab? What the Arab, you idiot? If we go and see the history of the books we are talking about, we will find that those books written thousands of years before the Arab to be called Arab, like the Arab they call them today. The Arab is a I made a video before. The word Arab is not an ethnic, it's a desert. Anyone who live in the desert, they call them Arabian, and we show you that even from the Quran. And look at the funny excuse of the Muhammadan like Ibn Kathir, who is trying to defend. But Ibn Kathir himself, he said that there's many scholars, they say that it is Isaac. I will show you in English, and I will show you the hypocrisy of those who translate. In Ibn Kathir book, they never mention anyone agree that it is Isaac. They just say that the Jews, because they are jealous, they said it is Isaac. They are jealous from the Arab. I mean, jealous from the Arab about what? What jealous from the Arab? And Ibn Kathir in Arabic, it says how many, and he start counting how many scholars they say that it is Isaac. In English is gone. We cannot find it. This is why I say to you many times that Ibn Kathir, he make the interpretation is not interpretation, is this is a book to defend Islam. But this guy, he failed big deal, because he forgot that this is even coming from his prophet and Ibn Abbas and Abu Huraira. Actually, in Arabic it says that there are 7 of the companion of the prophet who mentioned that it was Isaac. 7, not 1. So how they are 7? From the companion first hand. Not somebody came like Ibn Kathir hundreds and whatever years after. And if we read Ibn Kathir in Arabic, we will find that Ibn Kathir in Arabic have nothing to do with Ibn Kathir in English. This is Ibn Kathir in Arabic. Everything is speaking about those who agree that it is Isaac is gone in English. I cannot find it. In the same book, ذكر من قال هو إسحاق قال حمزة الزيات عن أبي ميسرة. You see, this is Ibn Kathir, but I cannot find it in English. الثوري عن ابن سنان عن etc. عن الهذيل أن يوسف عليه السلام قال للملكة قال كذلك. So he agreed it is Isaac. قال سفيان الثوري, Sufyan, big reporter, he said it is Isaac. We don't find it in the English translation. It's gone. They took it off. They show you that Ibn Kathir is saying it is not Isaac, it is Ishmael. And not only that, وهذا صحيح إلى ابن مسعود, and this is even authentic from Ibn Mas'ud. وكذا روى إكرمة عن ابن عباس إنه إسحاق, and this is authentic from Ibn Mas'ud and reported by Ikrama, and Ikrama, one of the biggest names in the reporters, from Ibn Abbas saying it is Isaac. And not only that, وعن ابن عباس وعلي بن أبي طالب, even Ali, the cousin of Muhammad who married 2 of his daughters, he said it is Isaac. And here the rest, look at those old names, all those names saying it is Ishaq. Az-Zuhri, Abdullah ibn Abi Bakr, Ali ibn Abi Talib, the Prophet himself, Ibn Abbas, the cousin of the Prophet, Ibn Mas'ud, the one who have a Quran. And here it says وَهَذَا صَحِيح, and this is authentic. But this is Ibn Kathir in Arabic, and I want you to take the notes, please. The interpretation of the Great Quran, the book of Ibn Kathir, volume number 12, page number 47, verses of chapter 37, from 113 to from 99 to 113. Take a snapshot. The book of Ibn Kathir, interpretation of the Quran, volume number 12, chapter 37, interpretation from verse number 99 to 113. Page, you can start not even from page number 47. You can start from here, the page before it, page number 46, page number 47, and this is Ibn Kathir. Page number 48, it says Ibn Kathir too, it says that. So Al-Qurtubi he report, At-Tabari he report, Ibn Kathir he report, and now the Muslim, they say to us, we have a disagreement about this. Who cares? Even Muslim, even the Imam Muslim. Now, regardless Ibn Kathir he agree or not, this is his opinion. Ibn Kathir, he came hundreds of years after Muhammad. He never met Muhammad, he never been there. He's just trying to defend. And the question here, why we cannot find all those Arabic information in the translation is gone. I cannot find it. Do you know why? Because this is the nature of Islam. The translator, he did hide it in purpose. Don't tell me it was a mistake. The same as the story of Muhammad and Zayd and Zainab. The same as the story of Al-Gharaniq, where Shaitan, he gave Muhammad verses. We cannot find it in English in Ibn Kathir. The details is not there. It's gone. So, as you see, we have here reference. You know what? Let me show you in English. This is a Jalalain. Look what the Jalalain say. And then we ransomed him one whom had been commanded to sacrifice, namely Ishmael or Isaac. I mean, this guy is a shish kebab. He don't dare to say which one. So he is not sure. This is a Jalalain. You don't know. Have you ever heard of a religion? It's called I don't know. The Bible is so clear in many verses, saying it clearly it is Isaac. Abraham, he said to God, which one? I have, he says, slaughter the one you love. And God, he knew which one he loved more. For sure, the father, he loved both of them. Abraham, he said, God, he said to him, the one you love. Abraham, he said, I love both. He said to him, Isaac. He named him by name. And the same story appear in different places, like in Genesis 22. And he said to him, take now the son, thine only son Isaac. Why he is calling him only son Isaac? Because Abraham, he sent Hajar and his son Ishmael away. He's not living with him no more. This is number one. Number two, this is the only son is coming from the marriage which is blessed by God. The son which is God gave as a miracle to Abraham. Remember Sarah, the reason Abraham he have Ishmael, because he gave up his wife, she became so old and he have no children. So he decided to marry his slave. And he had a son from her. But then after he did, had a son, God, he gave him a miraculous birth of a child, because she's old, she cannot have son. So this was because God, he wanted to teach him, never give up on me. and this was the blessed son. Even in the Quran, look what the Quran says about Isaac. The Quran confirmed that all the prophethood is going to be from Isaac and Jacob. Not from Ishmael. Look at this. Why Allah did not mention that we gave him Ishmael and Isaac? Where's Ishmael? Anyone can see? Anyone can tell me where's Ishmael? Look, they are counting all the names. We bestowed upon him Isaac and Jacob. Each of them, we guided them before him. We guided Noah, etc., etc. So he counting all the names. Where is Ishmael? Why Allah did not say we gave him? Ishmael is the older. He should start from Ishmael, not from Isaac. So the Quran, Muhammad is trying to be hypocrite to the Jews. He knew that the Jews, they care for Isaac, they don't care for Ishmael in any way, in any mean. This is their grandfather. So he was hypocrite. And not only that, this is reported many times. Chapter 19, verse number 49. So when he turned away from them and from those whom they worshipped beside Allah, we gave him Isaac and Jacob. Where is Ishmael? Where is Ishmael? Now, what about this guy? His name Ishmael. Who is this guy? What the Quran says about him? Nothing. Nothing. Few words. What happened to Ishmael? Nothing. So what we did today, we showed you from Muslims speeches that a person, he inherit his ethnic from his father. Correct? I played for you the video of Nu'man Khan. What we did today, we showed you from the tafsir of the Muslims that even Muhammad, he said that Isaac is the one who was to be slaughtered, and this is according to Ali, and this is according to Muhammad, and this is according to Ibn Abbas, and this is I mean, who is higher than this? Who is higher than those names in Islam? So how a Muslim can debate you that this is not Isaac? But the whole idea, you see, the Muslims, they spread propaganda that Muhammad is from Ishmael. Christian, they copy paste. Many of them, they are like that. There, you go to America, they say the son of Ishmael. First of all, the Arab are a small nation. If we can call them a nation, and I told you 1,000,000 times, I am an Arab. We are not a nation. That's why we look different. We look different. You see, somebody is an Arab, he's blonde. Somebody is an Arab, he have a blue eyes. How's it? Somebody in Arab, the Somalian, they call themselves Arab. But what somebody from Somalia have to do with me? What somebody from Algeria have to do with me? What somebody from Morocco have to do with me? How somebody from Saudi Arabia have to do with someone he is from Algeria? Islam always do Arabization, which means they control and then they force the Arab and the Arab culture. You go to Pakistan, okay, what is the name of any Pakistani guy? Arabic name. They try to dress like Arab, talk like Assalamu alaikum. Nobody want to say in his language. That's it. They don't have a language. The Arabic will take over. And this is the strategic way of Islam to destroy. It come to your country, and then it force the Arab culture on you. And the excuse is Islam. This is the language of God. So you cannot pray to God in your language. You have to pray in Arabic. Slowly, 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 you find yourself believing and repeating that you are an Arab person, but you are not. Somebody saying thank you Allah for the blessing of Islam. Where is the blessing? Go and look at your countries. I see the blessing of Islam all over. If you don't believe me, look at Pakistan, look at Saudi Arabia, you will see the blessing of Islam all over. And all Islamic countries are slaughtering each other. The blessing of Islam, this is the blessing of Islam. Do you have something better? The one who's saying thank you for the blessing of Islam? Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you for all of people here. Thanks for those who download our videos. They add subtitle in all languages, from Indonesia, from many countries. Please, please, let the world know, let the world learn. My videos don't stay in my channel, but I depend on you to spread them all over. Anytime you make a video and you will not find it, maybe sometime right away, I take it off. Just remember the title and you search for it in the last 24 hours in the search engine in YouTube, and you will find the video listed under somebody else's channel. Subscribe to those people who download my videos, so always you can find back what you lost. All right, so my friend, we are Christians who love Muslims. I get angry, I get upset, like from Abbas, but honest to God, I don't hate this person. I love him. I love him. I love his family. I love his people. And because we love them, we have to save them. The truth, my friend, is what we are after. The devil is our enemy, not Abbas, the poor guy. This guy is a poor guy. That's why Jesus, he said in the cross, forgive them, Father, they don't know what they are doing. And I pray to the Lord to forgive this poor man. He don't know what he's doing. I pray that one day he will wake up and he will find the truth. We will never let hate take over us. We should love the Muslims. Because if the hate take over us, that means the devil is the winner. Don't hate the Muslims. The second you start hating them, it means you fall into the trap of the devil. That's not what the Lord he wants from us. Love your enemy. Pray for those who curse you. That is the words of my Lord, not my wisdom. Hate start by hurting you. Hate is an enemy, and which is why we fight Islam, because Islam teach hate. Chapter 5 verse 14 says Allah will spread hatred and enmity between the Christians. What kind of God this God is? That is not the God we are seeking. We want God who spread faith, the kind of faith which spread peace and love, where people live in harmony, love each other, help each other. We have enough war, enough anger, enough of bloodshed. We have enough problems. We do not need one more hate teacher, and that is Muhammad. Erase Muhammad from the life of the Muslims around the world, you will see their life will change, their countries will change, because this cult have a huge impact even in economy. Christ, my friend, is a solution. He says if somebody asks you, give him. If somebody hates you, pray for him. Love your enemy. Imagine if all the countries in the world practice one sentence of Jesus, just 3 words: love your enemy. The trillions of dollars we spend every year for war budget, or we call it defense budget, will be more than enough to make this earth like heaven, just if we follow only 3 words of the wisdom of Christ. Love your enemy. That's how Christ can change the life of every one of us, and he can change the world. And actually already he did, but the devil is resisting, and there's many they decide to follow him. Thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you all. Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and I'm happy for our brother Muhammad who decided to accept Jesus Christ as his Savior, and I pray that his family, they will follow him. See you soon. Take care.